And today's presentation is going to continue on with this week's theme. So we're going to do the presentation on Babbel and specifically how to use it as a beginner. So firstly, what we will be covering in this presentation, we will talk about how to create an account, different subscriptions, how to track your learning, and a few of their main features, including podcasts, 2-minute stories, their culture bites, games, and finally, frequently asked questions. And we will also be going through a live demonstration of the website as well. So firstly, what is Babbel? Babbel is an application that provides instruction for various languages. It has a few different notable services, including connecting with tutors in real time. And this is an important feature as other apps do not provide this service. It also has comprehensive online courses, which makes it very accessible. And it provides context for vocabulary through real-life situations like mock conversations, so that you can truly learn the language. It offers 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Polish, Russian, Dutch, Turkish, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, Indonesian, and also English. How to access Babbel. This application can be accessed from either the website or the app. If you are on a computer, you want to go to their website, which is www.babbel.com, or you can simply type it into your search bar and click on the first thing that comes up. If you're on a smartphone or a tablet, the best way to access this is to go to the App Store for iOS devices such as iPhones and iPads, or the Google Play Store, which is for Android such as Samsung phones, and then you can install the Babbel app. For the purpose of this presentation, we will be going over how to access Babbel from the website on a computer, as this is pretty universal. And here is a screenshot to the right of someone installing Babbel onto their smartphone or tablet. So this is the homepage of Babbel, and this is the page that will appear when you first go on. And you will see something here. It says Start Learning, and this is how you're going to begin using the application. But first you want to create an account, and to do so, you will be asked a series of questions before your account is created in order to have the best possible personalized experience with Babbel. A bit more on how to create an account. These are a few of the questions that you will be asked. Babbel would like to know your purpose of learning a new language, and also how much you already know so they know what level you're at. This is to assess your current knowledge, organize vocabulary for your situation, and also prepare lessons at your level to make sure that you have the best experience possible. So you can see here it's asking you why you're learning the language. There are lots of different options you can choose from, and then also how much of the language you actually know. Like any other application, Babbel will also ask for your name and your email address so that you can have an account. They will also require you to create your own password for your Babbel account. And if you doubt your memory, then it would be great to write down your password and keep it safe and make it something that you don't use for other passwords, just in case it were someone found out what the password is. So this is just a few screenshots from the process of choosing your password, putting in your name, and also your email address. Then you will be redirected to this page. You want to click on Continue to continue onwards. Though it is important to note that Babbel is not completely free. There are different membership plans available, and you should choose accordingly based on your situation and the commitment that you have to learning this language. So here's a screenshot taken from the different subscription options. There's 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. And as you go for a longer amount of time, you can get more of a deal. So you can look at the prices and you can decide which one is best for you. And here is a zoomed in version of the screenshot. So you can pay $19.99 per month for 1 month, $12.99 per month for 3 months, $10.99 per month for 6 months, or for the best value, $8.99 for 12 months. And it's telling you that you can save 55% if you go with this plan. Now, this is the homepage of the application. It has a sidebar that consists of easily accessible resources, and we will go over these features throughout the next slides as they are crucial to using the platform. Firstly, the live virtual classes that are available on the homepage. On Babbel, you are able to connect with teachers in real time through live virtual classes that they host. Once you pay for your Babbel subscription, you will be able to join a class through clicking Book Now. The calls last about an hour and you are placed with other language learners as well, so it kind of forges a sense of community and also connection with the teacher. There's also the My Activity section as circled here in the screenshot. You can see your weekly goals, which are related to the encouragement that they give to input a set amount of lessons per week, and this feature allows you to set standards for your learning. For My Activity, when you complete an activity, Babbel will record your progress, and then your lesson history is stored in your activity. This feature will really help keep you on track. So Babbel really focuses on keeping people motivated and organized in order to get the most out of their Babbel experience. There's also the My Courses section as well. And for the achievements, the feature displays the courses that you have completed so far. It looks quite empty on this screen in the center because there has only been one course completed so far. If you decide to continue learning a certain language, all of your achievements will appear here. So it helps you to record what you've done. Babbel also has some really great podcasts available, and they create these and add them to platforms such as Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You will be redirected to either of those sites if you would like to listen to them, though you must ensure that you have either an iCloud account or Spotify account before proceeding, as you will be using these platforms to listen to the Babbel podcasts. And also, I would just like to note that we did do, I think, multiple presentations on podcasts, so you can also access those on the Cyber Seniors website if you want to learn more about those. And here you can see a screenshot of the podcast that Babbel is offering, and you can listen on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, whichever platform that you use. Babbel also has something called 2-minute stories. A sample of a story is included to the right of the screen, and you can see that the bolded words are vocabulary taken from your previous lessons. They are used in stories to provide context and apply it to practical situations. As you complete more lessons, the bolded words will progress in complexity. So this really helps you to understand how the words fit into natural day-to-day conversation and how you may use the words if you were speaking to someone who was speaking the language that you are learning. So you can take a moment to just look at this little excerpt from one of the 2-minute stories, and we can see that they've got some words in Spanish inserted into the English in order to promote your learning. There are also culture bites, and these provide additional information about the language that you are learning through facts as well as historical phenomena. Interesting and beautiful bits of diverse cultures are shared on this page, and you can truly immerse yourself in the language by looking into some of the different articles and things posted. For example, you can look at this article about Spanish in the US, or you can even look at something to do with an artist as well relating to the culture. Next, another feature on the homepage is word tracks. Before you begin each game, including sync of spell and phrase maze, you can choose a vocabulary theme to practice. This game, Word Tracks, displays a train traveling on a railroad with gaps, and then you are given syllables, and your objective is to complete the words, to close the gaps, and complete the railroad. So they have these really fun games that you can play in order to learn more about the language. And this is an example of one of those games. And you can see here, you can access them in the Games section. So this is Word Tracks, which is in green. The next game is Sync or Spell. In this game, your objective is to guess a word that could fit in the given spaces and then spell it correctly. The bar at the top represents the amount of mistakes that you are allowed to make. And if you select a letter that is not in the secret word, you are one step closer to being eliminated, or sinking. So you want to choose the letters very wisely. This is a really great game for thinking. If you're into maybe puzzles, then this could be something that would interest you. And here are some screenshots taken from the game itself. You can see the different letters that someone has selected, and they're about to complete the word. And the final game is called Phrase Maze. As mentioned in the title, the game involves a maze, and you are given a set of words with the objective of placing the words in the correct order so that it creates a grammatically correct phrase or sentence. You have 3 hearts, which means that you have 3 chances to make a mistake before you are eliminated. So you can see here in the screenshot the maze, and you want to make it through the maze and be grammatically correct as possible. Now I will continue on discussing about the homepage. You are able to invite friends and track their progress too using this application. And once you invite 3 friends, you will receive a monetary reward if you're interested. And this would be a $10 Canadian MasterCard gift card. Babbel is also available on computers as well as mobile devices, including tablets and cell phones. And you can see the arrow pointing to download, so you can get it on your other devices as well. There are a few other features that you can see on the top of the site. So we went over the homepage, and next is My Level. There are various resources available to you found on this page, and Babbel offers a wide variety of courses to familiarize yourself with your preferred language through vocabulary lessons and even mock conversations. Each topic provides sub-courses labeled as parts 1, 2, 3, or 4, so that you can get a great full experience doing all the different levels. There's also a section called More Courses, which you can access at this top bar, and the page consists of extra courses that you can take if you would like to. More courses are provided as supplementary learning resources, and the topics shown are sure to educate and entertain you as they are very diverse, such as sightseeing, discovering more about the culture, learning about business. You can do a grammar activity and even more. So this will really keep you engaged. If maybe you don't find the different levels as interesting, you can go to more courses to find something new and different. There's also a review section. On this page, you review vocabulary that you have learned from previous courses. You have the option to listen to the pronunciation of the words through pressing the volume icon if that's something you're interested in, and it helps you to hear the words in order to learn the language. Note that the knowledge level of these words will increase as you continue to review the vocabulary and become more of an expert in the language. And this is what the review page looks like, with different review words listed here. And you can just click on these audio icons in order to listen to someone pronounce them. To review, you press Review these items. There are 4 options. You can review using flashcards, speaking, writing, or even listening. The review courses are repetitive and comprehensive, And this will help you to memorize vocabulary and further understand how to use these words in real-life situations. And here you can see circled the Review These Items button, and then you would choose the way in which you want to review them. And I think that this is a really great feature that they have because everybody learns differently. So whether you learn better by hearing the words or writing them, you can choose what's best for you. Babbel also has an excellent help section where they have the most frequently asked questions present. And if you are having trouble, you can always go to this help section and it will always be available to you. So you can look at the different sections that they have, including first steps, technical support, and payment, subscriptions, and account as well, and all of the associated articles and FAQs. And you can even search if you have a specific question in the search bar. So you might be wondering what makes Babbel different from all of these other language learning platforms, such as Duolingo and Rosetta Stone. And something that's different is that Babbel provides live lessons that have real language teachers and language learning games. And also it is fast-paced. Something different also is that Babbel is paid, but it is less expensive than Rosetta Stone and does not have ads like Duolingo does, which is another great feature of Babbel. Another note is that Babbel does have fewer languages to choose from than other platforms such as Duolingo, which has, I think, more than 30 now. And before choosing a language program, you want to always look into the prices and features of each one to find out which is best for your needs, interests, and learning experience. So now I will go over a live demo of how to navigate the Babbel website. So the first step in the process is to go onto your web browser, into your search bar, and you can search up Babbel. And the first one that comes up is the Babbel site that you want to go to. So make sure you're at the right one, which is babbel.com. And here is the main homepage that you'll see. You can click on Start Learning to begin learning. And if you want to go directly to the sign up, you can just click on the sign up here in the top right-hand corner. And now I will do a walkthrough of the sign up process. So firstly, it's asking us which language you want to speak. So I think that we're going to choose to learn Spanish. And once you select it, you click on Next. And then it's just telling you that it's going to ask you a few different questions. You can click on Next again. And it's asking why we are learning Spanish. And I think we're going to say, I just enjoy learning languages, but there are other options such as for schooling, brain exercises, if you're going on a trip or traveling, for a career or a job. And maybe if you just want to be able to socialize. And if it's for a different reason, then you can always click on Other. And it's saying you will find 275 plus hours of Spanish lessons focused on daily life, travel, business, and more. So they have so much to offer. And it's going to ask you your level of knowledge. I'm going to say we don't know much. And then it says that we have beginner courses available. So it's also saying that we do not need any previous experience learning the language, and it's encouraging us to continue. And then it, of course, wants to know what you're looking to achieve. So if we just wanted to learn the basics, if we want to be conversational, or if we want to be able to speak with ease in any situation. But I think we're good with learning the basics for now. And then it's saying that 75% of Babbel users accomplish their goal, which again is very encouraging to us as language learners. And then what your time commitment is, how many minutes it is. So if we wanted to just practice 5 minutes per day. And it's saying that consistency is key, so you want to make sure that you stay on track and continue with your learning. And then it's going to ask you about your learning style. So if you just want to go by yourself, if you want to study with other students, or if you're not sure, that's okay too. But if we just want to learn alone, And then it's also going to ask your age to make sure that it provides you with the best experience for your age group. And it's going to ask how you heard about Babbel. So I'm going to say that we learned about it from family and friends because we're all friends. And then they're ready to finalize our learning plan. And then they're going to ask you for your name, your email, and also a password. But to show you the actual site, I'm just going to log in on our demo account by quickly typing in the email and then the password. And because we do not have the paid version, as we have not paid for an account, it will be prompting you to pay for a subscription. But if you're not ready to subscribe yet, they do give you the option to go to their dashboard just to explore. You can't actually take any of the courses until you pay, but you can just look at what they have to offer. And to unlock all of the features, you would have to provide your payment information. So this is the home page, and you can see at the top that you can use these different menus to navigate through, or you can scroll down and you can see different features. So here you can see the earn rewards. You can see your progress and your achievements just as was shown in the presentation. It does look slightly different, and I'm not sure if it will change if we pay for it and it will appear on the right side of the screen, or if it's just a remodeling of the website, but all of the features are still there. So we can look to the top bar here and go into My Level. And we can see that there are lots of different levels available here for newcomers, beginner 1, beginner 2, and they continue to become more challenging. So you can complete these courses and continue with learning your language. And you can see the prices to unlock all of the French courses. There is also the option to go to more courses. And here you can see the different possibilities if you want to look at something different, like a refresher. If you have studied French a long time ago or whatever language you're learning, the refresher is definitely recommended to learn the language again and kind of help you to recall what you used to know. So you can choose one of these courses if you're interested in that as well. Then there's also the live section here at the top. And you can sign up for a live session with a teacher, and you can choose a date and time that works for you. And there are lots of different options available. They say how many seats are available, the date and time, and also the teacher. So if you're interested, you can just click on sign up for live. There's also the practice or review section. And here you can see all of your vocabulary if you go to My Vocab. And we have not learned any words so far, so you would have to do a lesson first in order to be able to review, but you can review all of the different vocabulary words that you have learned so far in your lessons. Then there's also the prices section. And here you can access the different subscriptions in order to unlock all of the full features and secure your account. So you can just click on any of these Get Started buttons in order to pay for your plan. And you can even redeem a coupon if you have one in order to pay less money, which is great if you have a coupon. Then you can also go to Help, where you can see the frequently asked questions. You can get help based on the topic if you're just getting started and you want some direction. And if you're looking for tips and tricks, then you can also go there. And then there's also the option to get specific help for Babbel Live, which is the online tutoring classes. So they have a very comprehensive help center, which can be very helpful while using the application. And then finally, you can change settings of your account if you go to your name in the top right-hand corner. You can go to Profile and Settings. If you want to change your name or your personal information, you can also go to Settings on the left. If you want to change your language or their ability to email you, you can just decide if they put you on their email list, and also other account information. You can also invite friends if you want to have Babbel as more of a social experience as well. And you can give friends 3 months of Babbel and get 10 Canadian dollars. So they're really looking to expand their the amount of users that they have. So you can actually get rewarded for bringing other people onto the site. And then you can even give Babbel as a gift to someone else. So if you know that someone's very interested in learning a language, then you can always give them the gift and they will send it to them. You can give them a standard gift or a premium gift. And you can see the different options here: 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. And this might be something that you could give to someone that they would really enjoy using. And it's also nice because during COVID, sometimes it's harder to see people in person or even get packages to them. So this is a way that you can still give a gift just over the internet. And then you can also click on log out if you want to log out of your account. And you will be taken back to the page that we initially saw, and you can either log in or you can sign up. So thank you so much for listening today. If you'd like to learn this lesson with a Cyber Seniors mentor, please go to the website or call the phone number to register for a one-on-one session over the phone or the web. And we also host weekly tech drop-in sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays, which everyone is more than welcome to attend, and we would be more than happy to help you with any questions you have.